Good afternoon, graduates, family, and friends. It's been a long 4 years, and I'm not sure that I fully understand the gravity of today's celebration and the grand plan of my life, but I'm happy to be done with high school. Honestly, it doesn't even feel like we're done with it. I never had the opportunity to present anything in front of so many people, so I sincerely consider this a true honor. In writing my speech, I struggled with what to highlight about my experience at Wachusett, and found that I led only a marginally interesting high school life. Striving desperately to avoid a cliched sentiment of forward-thinking optimism or nostalgic remembrance of good times past, I hope I offer one of my high school experiences with which most young people can identify. Like many high school students, I spent the better days of my senior year working part-time. I could tell you my occupation as a gas station attendant is a magnificent one, inspiring and well-paying, but that's not the case. I enjoy cashiering slightly more than I enjoy studying, and often on lonely nights, with the neon signs of the mobile station burning warmly, I found myself pursuing both my passion for academic enrichment as well as managing gas pump operations, the batteries in my Game Boy having moved on to a better place. I like to think there is an unspoken eloquence of subtlety apparent only to the station attendant involving their work, however menial or mundane. The beauty of working at the station is my interaction with people. When you get gas, you are no more or no less than anyone else. The car one drives, be it an opulent luxury model or an efficient compact, always needs fuel, and I like to think that such a universal need is a great equalizer. One gentleman, complaining about rising gas prices, felt it prudent to proclaim my youth and demand that I alone find a solution to the impending energy crisis. Another customer, upon seeing my ethics book on the counter, expressed his shock quite eloquently, surprised that kids these days had the drive not only to perform well in school, but had the necessary faculties to uphold the demanding rigors of a part-time job. To him it seemed as if the entirety of my generation's accomplishments were so questionable that having a part-time job and doing one's homework were acts of strictly the highest commendation. I later was informed that that customer was, at his zenith, one of Worcester's largest vendors of narcotics, who ultimately was the recipient of numerous prison sentences. Though I'm not absolutely certain, it is dubious his experiences were ones of transformational awakening. It is young people who are at the forefront of environmental overhaul, cultural reform, and stopping global genocide. Kids these days, indeed. It seems to be the unique situation of every younger generation to fight and finish wars it did not start, pay back the debt, the benefit of which it did not realize, and support and fix the problems of those who question this group's substantiality as a generation of true Americans. Thoreau said in Walden, "I have lived some 30 years on this planet, and I have yet to hear the first syllable of valuable or even earnest advice from my seniors. Here is life, an experiment to a great extent untried by me, but it does not avail me that they have tried it. If I have any experience which I think valuable, I am sure to reflect that this my mentors said nothing about." Though such an assertion may be harsh, it is not without merit. It is generally society's youth, subject to the cool judgment of those who often leave this earth in a state worse than the way they found it. For those questioning specific instances of this, I could cite the legacy left to us of exorbitant fuel costs, the lack of a health care program, and an ailing social security system, as well as others. I prefer to avoid sounding pessimistic, but hope merely to express the scope of issues inherited by my generation. I don't mean to say the majority of adults condescendingly view the world's youth. To do so would be grossly unfair to the core group of educators, mentors, family, and all others who ardently and sincerely work towards an improved posterity. I am certain, however, that every parent or relative here today questions the possibilities of their graduate's future. Filled with anticipation, you wonder, will they succeed? Will they be happy? Will they find that quintessential intangible that makes them soar as human beings? Having gone to Wachusett Regional High School for 4 years, I wish I could offer an unqualified response to these questions, but I can't. We will all meet with hardship, all will struggle, and yet there is potential for unlimited achievement. This country is not free from guilt or pain, injustice or indoctrination, and neither are any of us. Starting, however, with the notion that young people are inherently ignorant, irreverent, or insincere is a disservice, not just to us, but a poor reflection on those who have led us, who have constructed the system in which we will thrive or fail, who have driven us to complacency or revolutionary change. I regret that my message may not be one of total optimism on a day that certainly warrants it, but I believe this generation has the capacity to construct an impressive future, just as previous ones have done. Our focus need not be how are we going to make it, but rather how are we going to make it better. As one customer told me, you're young and have a lot of learning to do. I admit this fully, and I hope that disregarding the desire to categorize, classify, and convict, so will each one of you. I wish you all the best on your future endeavors, and if our past is to be the basis of our future success, I am confident there is much to look forward to. Class of 2008, I challenge you to challenge everything. Thank you, and good luck.
This time I would like to invite Margaret Watson, Chair of the Wachusett Regional School Committee, to address the class and to confer.
On behalf of the Wachusett District School Committee, let me offer the class of 2008 our most profound congratulations on all your accomplishments and give you our very best wishes for a brilliant and prosperous future.
I certify that the students about to be called have satisfied all graduation requirements of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Wachusett Regional High School. I am pleased to award the first diploma to Matthew J. Riley, Class President.
Bristol. Julie A. Berkelson. Allison J. Burke. Elizabeth A. Burke. Christopher G. Burrows. Cassandra L. Caceres. Robert M. Cavallo. Connor B. Cahill. Stephen P. Musso. Emily A. Capers. Ashley A. Clark. Nicole M. Clark. Daniel C. Carlson. Mallory E. Carlson. Charles J. Carville. Robert R. Allen. Caitlin M. Cosworthal. Ethan J. Ciccone. Zachary G. Chandler. Giovanni A. Chapa Chirivati. Daniel H. Chase. Joel A. Chassé. Garrett D. Citarella. Caitlin C. Clapp. Stacy A. Clark. Erica J. Clausen. Amanda L. Colentro. Benjamin J. Collins. Daniel A. Coleman. Joshua H. Cooley. Bradley J. Fortwright. Lindsay E. Cotton. Daniel F. Neuer. George E. Courtney. Alexander A. Ford. Hillary W. Freeman. Chelsea M. Crockett. Zachary T. Butler. Kelly N. Culhane. Alyssa M. Murray. Samantha J. Doe. Timothy J. Dodd. Dorothy K. Dodge. Amanda R. Doherty. Christopher S. Dolan. Katie A. Donovan. Justin M. Dow.
Brandon T. Dragos. Tony M. Luby. Matthew N. Bouchard. Brianna M. Dufault. Daniel M. Dufault. Zachary D. Duque. Angela M. Domain. Jonathan S. Duckerly. Peter E. Dunn. Brittany L. Early. Elizabeth M. Brett. Sarah M. Elms. Michael J. Spurdy Jr. Matthew E. Esposito. Oscar P. Esposito. Sarah M. Steves. Hope K. Eason. Melissa M. Favor. Catherine R. Fazio. Daniel D. Fisher. Nicholas K. Finney. Samantha L. Foley. Elise H. Foodie. Jonathan R. Fredette. Chelsea May Frisch. Jonathan C. Frickle. Ashley M. Fermatic. Michael A. Garceau. Jennifer M. Garney. David S. G. Evan R. General. Brittany K. Dingle.
Emily
Justice. Jody E. LaChance. Stephanie A. Ladroga. Jacob W. LeBlanc. Leilana G. LaFleur.
Sean
Anthony C. Malone. Joshua A. Merchant.
Lauren E. Meyer. Brendan M. Monfredo. Kelsey
V.T. Morgan Tiamara.
Anthony B. Tokars. Kylie E. Tomaso. Anna L. Tupin. Amanda L. Tremblay. Lindsay A. Trotto. Jeffrey W. Trudeau. Nicole Ryan Tucker. Adrian M. Torrey. Alyssa M. Ural. Lucia M. Vero. Matthew J. Vida. Brian J. Vangel. Lauren B. Van Nicholas L. Daly. Sebastian Vasquez. Jared B. Vincent. Ashley E. Warren. David Warren Jr. James F. Weaver. Andrew B. Welch. Sean R. Welch. Kara J. Norman. Mary E. Wetzel. Paul E. Wexler. Christina M. Whalen. Hannah B. White. William S. White. Julie T. Weechek. Jonathan R. Wilder. Gianna L. Wilkie. Renee E. Williams. Shane R. Williams. Amanda E. Wiggler. Matthew G. Wood. Kirsten M. Johann. Nicholas A. Zagami.
Hey, Mitch. Boy, Robert. Good job. Congratulations, Sarah. Good job, Sarah. Good job. Good job, Hillary. That way, Alex. All right, Joey. S-ball. All right. Good job. Good job, guys. Good job. All right, Jonesy. Okay.
Where are my parents?
Hey, Jen. How'd it go, Hill? Hey, Carly, good job. Nick, nice job, Nick Silitro.